Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Why can't I do that? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Mel. I'm doing get to know me tag today. So I'm going to do 50 facts about me. I did an Instagram poll and that's what you voted for. So I'm going to do that so you can get to know me a little better. 1. I have lots of nicknames. Mel, Melly Moo, Melissa, Melly Monkhouse, which my mum calls me. 2. So I've been vegan for 3.5 years now. I didn't do veganuary, but I started to go vegan just after January of 3 years ago. And before that I was vegetarian. I was vegetarian since age 15, so I was vegetarian for 10 years before I went vegan. I have lived in 10 houses throughout my whole life. I lived in 3 different houses when I was younger, uni, and then I've moved a lot since uni. So yeah, I have lived in a lot of houses and I said I don't really want to move again. I came to Manchester to university. I studied social care, and before that I studied health and social care foundation degree, and before that I did a foundation diploma in art and design. And no, I don't have a job in my university degree, and yes, it does make me feel a bit of a failure, but that's okay. So I grew up in a very small town. You could literally walk from one end to the other in 20 minutes. It's so small, everyone knows everyone knows everyone's business, everything about each other. It's a very beautiful place, but I like living in the city. The primary school that I was in, it only had 2 classrooms, and if you were getting changed for PE, you'd have to get changed in one of the classrooms that you were studying in front of everyone. I think it only had like 30 people in the whole school. I don't drive. I wish I did drive. I wish I learnt straight away when I turned 17. I do hope that I will learn one day. This is quite a funny one. Well, it wasn't at the time. When I was younger, I ran full pelt in this field and I ran into a lamppost. You know, like telephone wire, big wooden post thing. I ran full pelt into one of those. I must have been like younger than 10, and I had a massive egg on my head. I don't know how I didn't see it when I was running down there, but I love pigs. They're like my second favourite animal. I just think that they're so cute and they're so intelligent. They love belly rubs and the little sounds that they make, and piglets are just adorable, so cute, and they are so clever. I cannot swim very well. I love swimming. I've recently started going swimming. I can only swim well underwater or by the edge of the pool. I don't like any sports. I don't enjoy it. I don't play it. Very I was not very good at it in school. I have a really weird rib cage. So like one rib, it like goes down here and the other goes here, so it means that I have like one higher hip than the other, and on my back where your spine is, one side like goes out like that and the other one goes in like that, so it feels like that. It calms me a lot of back pain. I suffer from migraines quite a lot. Normally when I'm stressed or really tired or I've had a lot going on in the day, so I try not to do loads of things at once, and it also makes me like not enjoy concerts and gigs as much as I could, because I always know that I'm gonna get a migraine or a bad back. Thing helps them. I just have to go to sleep. One of my favourite foods is Mexican food. Sometimes I'll cook it just so I can have guacamole or avocado. Number 14 is I am not a morning person. I just can't get up, especially in lockdown. I'll just like grouchy in the morning. I am always late for everything. Even if I am ready 10-15 minutes early, I still manage to get to the place 10 minutes late somewhere. I usually set off at the time that I'm meant to be there for. I forget that I have to wait for the bus. So yeah, I just start faffing around by the door. I can literally be ready and ready to go in the door, and then like I check that I've got everything, and then I'm like up and down the stairs, and yeah, I am always late. My favourite music is 60s or 80s music. I love 80s music. Before like a night out, I've got 80s music on. If I need to listen to the radio or want to, why would you need to? If I want to listen to the radio, I put 80s music on. I love it. I just think that it's just so like upbeat and dancey. It's just fun. I would say I am quite a creative person. I'm quite artsy. I enjoy going to galleries and museums, stuff like that. I really enjoy cooking and baking. When you've cooked it yourself, I think you appreciate it a lot more. I don't use any products on my hair, so I used to dye it a lot blonder. Well, it's not really blonde now. I used to dye it really blonde, and when I was younger it was actually like bleach blonde. So yeah, I used to dye it. I don't straighten it. I used to straighten it all the time. If I'm going somewhere like an event or a birthday party or wedding, I'll probably curl it, but other than that it's just natural, and I don't even use hairspray or anything like that, so literally just shampoo and conditioner, and then I just leave it. Yeah, so I don't actually like my hair, it's so thick. My favourite film is probably either Big Daddy with Adam Sandler or My Best Friend's Wedding. I think they're both cute, and I love the proper old 90s classic films like that, or Pretty Woman. I could not ride a bike. I can ride a bike if my feet are touching the floor. I have never really played any board games. When I was a child, we just didn't play them. I was outside all the time. We lived very rural, so I was constantly just outside. It was like near this kind of caravan park site, so I used to just play on there. And then like growing up, we just never played them. I used to play Guess Who. That was one of my favourite things. I don't know if it's a board game, but that was quite fun. When I was really young, I used to pretend to do the voiceover person on the television, and I would always do that voice or mimic the characters in the TV show, and I think I wanted to be an actress. I am actually very shy and very quiet. If I'm somewhere and there's a big group of people, I sometimes would literally like say no word. I'd rather just like watch people and sit back and observe. When I was younger in school, if I had to speak up in the class, I would go bright red. Mushrooms remind me of slugs. This is like the other one, 24. I'm very introverted. I do like going out for meals and stuff like that, visiting cities, and I like going out, but I am more of a homebody. I go through so much cups of tea in a day. I drink 5 or 6 cups of tea a day. I'll have like one drink of juice all day. My favourite plant-based milk is oat milk. I don't iron any clothes. I have really bad toilet anxiety when you need a wee. So if I'm going somewhere, I get really nervous. I need to know that I know where the toilet is, otherwise I think I'm going to wee myself. Now I just think, well, what would happen if I wet myself? Not a lot, really. I watched a YouTube video of it, and then I was like, oh, this is a real thing. I only watched all of Friends start to finish. I only watched the whole thing last year. When I was younger, I did ballet, tap and modern dance. I really enjoyed it. I did shows in Blackpool. I would love to do ballet again. I have no rhythm at all, so I probably shouldn't do ballet. But no, I can't clap along to a beat. In school, we had to follow this beat. The teacher was making us clap along to the beat. I couldn't do it, and she was like, you're not doing it right. And I was like, no, like I literally can't do it. and she embarrassed me in front of the whole class. I am trying to learn Spanish, so I've been doing it for about a year, on and off on the app. I'm not very good at all, I kind of put it off. But hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te llamas? Estoy bien, gracias. A few months ago, I tried to teach myself how to sing, but now I know what a riff is and I know how to belt out. If I had to sing, I'd probably do better in a musical. When I was younger, I sprained my arm falling off a rocking horse. I really hate flying, so much so that I try not to go on holiday. Like, it's the fact that you're on this small plane and like you can't just leave. It's like a claustrophobic thing more than anything. So even just going in the airport, I feel like really trapped and I hate it. I very rarely go to the hairdressers. I do try and cut my own hair. I do thin it out myself because it is so thick and I can't bother to keep going back to the hairdressers. But once I cut it really short into a bob, and I also once cut my own fringe like that. Also, I have an undercut and I shave it myself as well. I complain a lot or moan a lot. My friends always say that, so it must be true. But yeah, I don't know why, but I do. I tend to complain all the time. My favourite TV show is Call the Midwife. I have 2 volunteer roles. I love them both. One is a charity and one is kind of like a charity, but I have a very impulsive personality, so if I think something or want to do something, I'll go and I'll have to do it straight away. When I'm falling asleep, I start to twitch. Before I went to secondary school, I had to do a summer school course. I must have been like underdeveloped or something. I had to like, I think it was just to make me gel better with people, and then we obviously had to like learn some stuff, do activities, bonding activities and stuff like that. It was only 2 weeks of the summer holidays, but yeah, no one really knows that about me. So I have a really bad memory, so I can't remember that like yesterday or earlier in the week, but say someone said something like 6 months ago, I'll remember exactly what they said, exactly what they were wearing, where they said it, what I said back. I am a huge procrastinator. I leave important things until the very last minute. Autumn is my favourite season. I love to dance. I always have music on when I'm cooking, when I'm stood in the kitchen making cups of tea. I'm dancing all the time. If I'm eating in a restaurant, I'll do a happy food dance. I just love to dance all the time. If I hear a song, I just want to dance. Most of my clothes are second-hand, either from my sister or my friends, or charity shops. I go to a lot of kilo sales, clothes swaps, stuff like that. You can always alter clothes and it's such a good idea to do that. I'm really bad at replying to people on text. Also, I hate phone calls. If someone's calling me, I am most likely watching you ring me. And then I'll maybe like text back straight away like, what do you want? But yeah, I'm so bad at replying to text. I will look at your text straight away and then close it and think I'll reply soon, and literally I could reply in like days later. But if you talk to me like on an app, I will probably reply straight away. I'm really, really bad texting because I am on my phone as well, so I don't have any excuse. I'm just doing other things. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. If there's anything else that you'd like to know, do leave comments in the below. I also hope that my friends thought this was good to know stuff that they didn't know before. So thanks for watching. Hope everyone's well, stay safe, have a lovely day, and I will see you soon.